Hello, welcome to another Joeshm ASMR video. Today I would like to share with you one of my biggest fascinations and wonders as a child. You know how everyone, when they're little, they all have dreams, big dreams. So, for instance, a lot of kids want to be the president, an astronaut, or a firefighter. Those are the classic ones. For me, it was, I wanted to study the stars. Oh, in other words, I wanted to be an astrologist. Whenever I looked up in the sky at night, I really was fascinated to see all the stars, and it was really amazing to me how there's so many stars and it's never ending, and how there's infinite amount of just these celestial bodies that are so big and vast. It's, I must say, it was quite intriguing. And I got this book when I got a little bit older, but I haven't visited this book in a while, and I thought it would be nice to share this, I guess, fascination that I have. Now this is called The Universe and Beyond. Now I want to take you on a journey to the stars, and hopefully you'll be just as fascinated as I was. Obviously this is a long book, so I probably won't be going to all of it, but I will just glance through the book, and if I see something interesting, I'll stop at it and maybe we can read it together. Now this is the table of contents. Chapter 1 is Journey Through Time and Space. That looks interesting. Nearby worlds. Realm of the giants. We have ice worlds. Oh, that sounds interesting. Cosmic furnaces. That sounds amazing. Galaxies. That's always been a fascination of mine. And abyss. Abyss is also a fascination, but it's also kind of scary to think about all the empty space and the nothing that is space. There was a section in this book that I would love to read to you if I find it. It's quite here you see a demonstration or a diagram of the stars. We first start here in the inner solar system, and that's where the Sun is, Mercury, Venus, and of course our humble planet Earth and Mars. And then it's surrounded by this asteroid belt. And then if we move over, we have the outer solar system here, which consists of Jupiter, which is right outside of the asteroid belt. And then it's followed by Saturn. That's the one with the rings. That's made of ice and dust. And we have Uranus, and Neptune, and finally Pluto. Now that's our local solar system that we all probably know and have learned in our school. Now, the Sun, our Sun, is obviously very big, and this illustration is not very accurate in how big the Sun is. The Sun is probably closer to this circle you see here, with this Jupiter being maybe the size of Pluto. Actually, something like that. That's kind of a more accurate picture. Basically, the Sun is very big. Now, that big Sun is a dot, a tiny dot in the nearby realm of stars, and this is only 20 light years from the Sun, diameter, and there's about 100 stars, and the faint ones are not even shown here, but there's about 100 stars in that radius. And I used to grow up thinking the Sun was the biggest, but the Sun actually turns out to be tiny. So a couple of ones we might have heard of is like Alpha Centauri, Sirius, Bernard Star. There's a couple. Now this, if we zoom out even more, is our Milky Way galaxy. Right here. And this circle is nothing but a tiny dot in the Milky Way galaxy, and the edge of the spiral. And the Milky Way galaxy has at least 200 billion stars. 200 billion stars. Now, if we shrink that further, we come out, and that huge Milky Way galaxy that has 200 billion stars is nothing but one of many other humongous galaxies with billions of stars. And of course the nearest one is, I guess, Andromeda. That's a well-known one. Now, to further blow your mind, that's just a local group consisting of about 30 or so galaxies. Every little dot of light here It's not a star, it's a cluster of billions of stars that make up these whole galaxies. Amazing. But that's not the amazing part. The amazing part is this is, again, nothing but a dot in the known universe. Here at the top, the known universe. This cluster of galaxies is just a dot in this vast space of what we call clusters or superclusters. And that's, again, these are all just clusters of galaxies. And it has about 100 billion galaxies, and each galaxy has billions of stars. That's just amazing. And of course we're familiar with our planet Earth. I think I found a section I want to read to you. It's called Billions and Billions. And it's going to kind of put into perspective the numbers that we just kind of talked about. So kind of, I guess you can close your eyes and just relax and kind of try to imagine these analogies that try to paint a picture of how big the stars, these numbers that we're talking with, are. So here we go. Like nothing else in human existence, astronomy encompasses distances, ages, and sizes so enormous that it is almost impossible to form a mental image of any of them. The numbers alone are enough to overwhelm the imagination. So how big is a million or a billion? A million sheets of paper about the thickness the pages of this book. So a million papers, thickness, this thickness, a million of them stacked up would form a tower as high as a 30-story building. Wow. But a billion page stack, which is 1,000 million, would soar more than 10 times higher than Mount Everest. So just a billion sheets of paper on top of each other would be 10 times higher than Mount Everest. I know, fascinating. And a trillion pages, 1 trillion is a million million or 1,000 billion. The pile would reach more than 1/4 of the way to the moon. That's incredible. That's basically bigger, taller than the diameter of the Earth. Another way to think of it is that a million seconds is 12 days. So it takes 12 days for a million seconds to pass. But a billion seconds is more than 31 years. That means a lot of us haven't even lived a billion seconds in our entire lives. A trillion seconds is 300 centuries. 300 centuries means 30,000 years, longer than the history of civilization. That means civilization, humanity, hasn't been around trillion seconds, and yet there are more than trillion stars out there. Yet, even with these analogies, it is often less than edifying to rely solely on huge numbers. Sometimes a better perspective can be gained by examining a model of the cosmos. So now he's going to explain to you a different way to imagine this. Let's start close to home. If the sun, our sun before, is reduced to the size of a ping pong ball. Now a ping pong ball is about this big. Now imagine that's the sun. Earth becomes a mote of dust. Just like a speck of dust. 2.5 meters from it. That's about maybe like one adult and like a child on top of each other. So, that's where the dust would be. With a small speck, the moon, listed beside it 6 millimeters away. Jupiter is a pea, 12 meters from the sun. Pluto, the outermost planet in the solar system. The sun's family is a piece of dust, 100 meters from the sun. Comets are atom-sized particles, invisible to a microscope, extended in a cloud up to several dozen kilometers from the sun. Although there are trillions of comets, the vast volume of space they occupy keeps them on average several strides apart. So now, even if the sun is the size of a ping pong ball, Pluto is 100 meters away. Alpha Centauri, the nearest star, consists of 2 walnuts and a pea, 700 kilometers away. 700. Even if the universe was shrunk to this microscopic scale, it would be inconvenient to hike to the nearest star. Amazing. If the model were encompassed in a volume of space the size of Earth, so the whole model that we just talked about, we're trying to see if all of that fit inside of Earth. The vast hollow globe would contain only 800 stars, represented by walnuts, cherries, oranges, and so on. The billions of other stars in the galaxy would range well outside the Earth-sized region. Clearly, the universe is mostly empty space. You heard that? It's amazing. To picture a larger portion of the universe, further reduction of the model is necessary. The Earth's orbit is now the size of a dime. A dime is about this big. So now this is the entire orbit of the Earth. So the sun is in the middle and Earth, this is our 1 year. Most of the stars are dust-sized. The gigantic Betelgeuse, the largest star known. Now this is an old book, therefore they said Betelgeuse is the largest star known, but now there are bigger stars known. Just FYI. Betelgeuse is a golf ball. So this is entire orbit. Golf ball is about this big. That's one star. The average distance between stars has shriveled to 1 kilometer. The entire Milky Way galaxy is as wide as the real diameter of Earth. While our neighboring galaxy, Andromeda, is a little over half the Earth-Moon distance from us. If, like gods, we could stroll through our miniature universe, we would move from one star to another in a few minutes. But the trek between galaxies would still take more than a lifetime. Unbelievable, even at that scale. Let us make one final reduction. The Milky Way galaxy, the entire Milky Way galaxy now becomes small enough to hold in your hand a delicate disk of subatomic sized stars. So now, one disk is about this big. The Andromeda galaxy, slightly larger, is not quite within reach at its scaled down distance of 2 meters. The universe of galaxies can be perceived in all directions, ranging from basketball-sized giant ellipticals to dwarf galaxies no larger than the size of the head of a pin. Yet, the immensity of the cosmos still defies the senses. There are so many galaxies in the universe, and they fill a volume of space so vast that even though they are just a few steps apart, it would take centuries simply to walk past all these tiny islands of stars. And although we think it's impossible to know what lies beyond our universe, there is no reason to presume that ours is the only one. The bubble of space we call the universe could be but one in an infinity of universes that constitute the true cosmos. And that's kind of the topic of billions and millions. And I think I'm going to wrap up my video, but just contemplate on that thought of how vast the universe is and just how small